Okay, are we back? Is the chat up and running? We charged 56%. Oh! I need to shoot another video. This is freaking hilarious, man. Oh. So let me see. I want to check the numbers again. We added 49 kilowatt hour. Okay, we have to go to Rudshøgda and then we end up at Dal. Or actually, maybe I'll do a little twist and maybe go to hvac, some shit like that. Yeah, I'll see. But probably no deeper than hvac. That's another 15 kilometer extra loop. Because I think I charged a little bit too much. Okay, back on the road. So we tried to make these charging stops efficient. So it's almost 7 in the morning. Fortunately, in this stretch, it shouldn't be too busy. And then, yeah. So interesting, if we look at the Tesla report, we charged to... okay, let me redo that. Okay, back on the road, and we tried to make these charging stops quick. So now it's almost 7 in the morning. And yeah, this time, this buggy car claims that we added 4 kilowatt hour. But of course it was 49 kilowatt hour reported by Tesla app. But the 20 minute at least is on par with the other. Yeah. So now we just have to drive north to the turnaround point and then we'll end up... What? Oh, okay, let me show you. Yeah, we drive north a little bit and then south again. And then stop at Dar. So that's the plan. We are getting close to the end now. One more charging stop. The status is 760 kilometers. Bananas are not that crazy. And the last stop will be fairly short. I'm suspecting maybe just 10 minutes. We just ride on the crazy 170 kilowatt wave until only around 40% or 35%, whatever. Yeah. But it seems like we use less energy now. So maybe the trick is that if we want to save energy, just go in Earth mode. And yeah, I never got the answer why. There was someone here earlier who claims that nobody uses Earth mode. They use, yeah. I mean, why? Why not use Earth mode if it clearly saves energy? But maybe I should test, but I'm not able to test on the same day. Yeah, well, actually, maybe the weather is similar anyway. I could test. Well, how do I do this? I need to test Earth mode versus hyper mode. Or Earth mode versus fun mode. but we have percent scale. I mean, so I had to do a long loop. I did drive from Dal to Rudshøgden and back again, but that was on Saturday without any roadworks. So now if I try to do it again, there will be roadworks, and that slows me down, and then the result will be different. I could start from Minnesund at least, and then do a loop, but do I care about it? Do people care about this? Probably not too much. It's like testing sport mode versus range mode in some cars, you know. Like, but that I mean, that was maybe on a Porsche or on an e-tron, which is a more popular car, especially e-tron. So there is, it might be worth it testing it. But here, spending several hours extra just to test this, probably not worth it. Is the car as bad as software? Well, yeah, I can confirm what he also didn't like about it. For example, there is no what do you call it, comfort access. You have to press the button to unlock and lock it. There is whatever he experienced, I also experienced the same, pretty much. But I don't know, it seems like he does not see the good parts with this car, which is that it still has okay charging speed. I mean, compared to fat e-tron, I wonder if, well, actually, I'm not sure, but okay, it might have okay charging speed. The consumption is not crazy high. Well, it depends. It was crazy high last night, but then it seems like in the daytime it becomes a lot better for some reason. I don't know why. But I wouldn't call this the worst car ever tested. Maybe that's how Marcus tried to flag it. It still scored quite well on Banana Box test, for example. And what else? Yeah, acceleration test was a bit disappointing. It didn't match the claim acceleration, but there's always a butt crack. I had winter tires on, but however, with an all-wheel drive, you shouldn't have traction issues. One test I could do is actually to do a braking test. If I can brake, or I mean, 0 to 100 went in around 4 seconds something. If I can brake in 3.5 seconds, it means that the tires are capable of accelerating close to 3.5 seconds, not 4 seconds. And it just boils down to poor traction control or some shit, or poor torque management to allow the wheels to spin. So normally I don't do brake tests, but brake test is actually a good indication to test the capabilities of the tires, to compare that against the acceleration. Because I think when I did a braking test of Plaid, you could see how grippy the tires are versus how much you can accelerate. I mean, I think it's not possible, or it should be quite hard to get better acceleration time than braking time. Because braking is literally just negative acceleration. And also, by the way, the BZ4X, I wonder if some reviewers also slaughtered the car. I'm not sure, did it? Or at least I felt like there lots of people were hating the car. I mean, the punishment point is bad, but nobody talks about the punishment points in BMW, for example. They are mostly praising the car. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that the BZ is superb, but at least when I did the test, when they showed correct consumption numbers, it turns out that it was not that thirsty after all. And the driving and the comfort is pretty good. Space is also okay, not crazy bad like for example EQC or iPace. And then the parking test was splendid, incredibly good. So there are some good things about the Toyota also that many people might not know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it was actually icy here. That is a bit scary. Yeah, it's minus 1.5 degrees Celsius. So they've been cleaning some stuff here last night, and then stuff has frozen some places. Okay, there's some traffic here, as expected. 7 in the morning around Hamar. Fortunately, the traffic here is not crazy high compared to cleavage. But I'm gonna avoid cleavage. I will only go to, I might go as far as Gardermoen. But I will avoid the Jessheim South exit because it requires a left turn and then it gets busy in the morning. So I don't want to lose too much time there. Brownlee was clickbaiting a bit, to be fair, blah blah. Fisker, blah blah. No, but seriously, Karma was way worse. Karma, I would gladly say that is the worst EV ever. Or, I mean, it's in the top bottom along with Ford Focus Electric and Fiat 500e, the old one. And also the Mercedes B250e. So Karma is right on the bottom there with those cars. But Karma is even worse because it's so cramped and it's not a pure EV, and it's just they call it skranglekasse. It's just rattling and vibrating and doing some weird shit and unsmooth and really bad Karma. Plus, it's also really expensive, but that's different story. Cybertruck battery. Well, no, I think you're on the wrong channel. You should ask Sandy Munro. Now that the sun is up, then 30 degrees in the HVAC feels a bit too hot soon. So this is a sign of bad HVAC logic. It is like it's not compensating for cold weather outside. Yeah. Maybe it's just said that, okay, if you want 25 degrees Celsius, we just put the power at 1 kilowatt, and then at 30 degrees Celsius we put the power at 2 kilowatt. It's a simple logic, if then else. No, 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 no. I mean, I wouldn't claim that this Ocean is the worst. It's not. It's nowhere near the bottom of the list of the worst EVs I've tested. It's actually roughly in the middle, maybe a little bit below average. Yeah, actually no, it is below average. Yeah, when it comes to bugs and stuff, but it is nowhere near the bottom of the list. It still has some plus here and there that maybe many people don't know about because they're just too focused on the negative shit. Whoa, blacked out rear taillight like that. I think that's barely legal in Norway. How comfort is this car? It is much comfort, but maybe not max comfort. It's like mid comfort. Software 1, I don't know how Software 1 was, so I don't have a reference against that. No, I know, blah, 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 why I said is that bad, blah, blah, good hardware, traditional car aspect, blah, blah, okay. Magman or Fisker, yeah, maybe that's why. I wonder if the Fisker Karma was handmade or some shit. In a shed. Or in a tent, yeah, like the first Model 3s were. They were actually not that great also, the first Model 3. Poor fit and finish, lots of issues, or some issues, shit. Seven in the morning. Okay, I have a meeting in 4 hours. Yeah, I should finish, and I can just go straight home. I don't have to go to any fast charger. Go straight home. Keep it low so I can do a 0-mile test. That would be interesting. I want to see how this car performs, and also below 0%, how far can we drive? And then what happens? Will the car go brick? There's a small chance I won't be able to start the car again, and I have to call the Viking lady. We'll see about that. Man, I've been charging mostly on supercharger today. Only one Ionity session. Wait. I did not charge at Rudshøgda at all, which means that I have charged at Innlandsporten 3 times, and then Ionity once. Wait, let me see. Where are my stops again? First stop was at Innlandsporten, yeah, and then second stop was maybe Ionity, and then third and fourth stop was Innlandsporten, and then fifth stop will be fifth and last will be at Dal, Ionity. 5 charging stops then. Okay, well, I think that yields one of the best times. And then we have to roughly take current time plus 1 hour and 10 minutes. So we are almost at 8.5 hours now. I wonder how that's going to be if I do a 1,000 kilometer challenge in daytime suddenly. Well, I know the cleavage area is going to be crowded. Yeah, actually what I might do is to avoid Oslo. So I will not take the Schweinsund loop. I will only stay in the cleavage Rudshøgda loop in daytime. And then soon enough the baby should pop out, and then that actually changes well, not too much, because I still need to drive in the daytime. At night I need to help breastfeed and do stuff at night. Okay, so that means that as long as Ameri's parents are here until July, all my 1,000 kilometer challenges and whatever other stuff I am going to do will have to be in daytime. But that means that once the baby pops out, I can move further away from home. I can actually do some Sunday driving, and I can actually I can go back to the that's right, I can go back to the Swedish route. Which means that if I leave around 6 in the morning, oh shit, I will end up in Stau in Göteborg. I have to leave later, but then I might end up in Stau in Göteborg on the way back. I'm not sure how the heck I'm going to do that. Or if I don't end up in Stau in Göteborg, I might end up in Stau in Oslo. So I might actually stay with this Mjøsen route for a long time because of the family situation. Because you can see over here that even on a weekday, it is very quiet here. That's the way I like it, for consistency and for avoiding left lane huggers. And for cars without adaptive cruise control. Wow, that just looks scary, man. The Tesla driver was holding was driving in the hands were in the 9 and 11 o'clock position. Can you guys imagine how it is? 9 and 11 o'clock. No, not 9, 9. No, sorry, not 9. 11 and 1 o'clock. Yeah, my bad. 11 and 1 o'clock hand position. You know? Like, okay. And then the other guy here in the Volvo, he is in the 12 o'clock position with one hand. That's quite common. What about this guy? We are bored now, so we're gonna look at hand position. That guy, okay, we didn't see the hands. He was probably in racing position like me. I always drive in the 9 and 3 o'clock position, like a racing driver or a truck driver. Okay, so now I will just drive over to Dal and then go past it and then turn around. So we end up kind of deep at Dal as the last starting stop. And we avoid cleavage. Because it's going to be way too crowded at cleavage in, around 8. On the left. I have the redneck. 4 o'clock on the steering wheel. What about the guy with the orange on the steering wheel? And the Tesla? Yeah, I actually, with Tesla, I tend to do 4 o'clock, one hand on the steering wheel in auto steer, autopilot. But I never use chill mode. It's too slow. It's kind of silly that it is limited to 200 kilowatts. It should be tuned so that, okay, you get 200 kilowatt even when you kind of floor it, but then there is this final, if you floor it all the way, you unlock all the power. I don't remember which car that was like that, but I like it like that. I want that if you floor it, you should get all the power available, but then you just tune the throttle differently for different modes. But it shouldn't be nervous like some cars tend to be. Oh shit, I feel the fatigue now. Yeah. But I woke up at 5 in the afternoon last day. but that means 5, 17, 24, 7 hours plus now. So I've been awake for only 14 hours since my nap at least. So I should be able to stay awake at least until after the video call. Then I can maybe pass out. But then I have to also do the 0 mile test today. It's perfect timing to do the 0 mile test after 1,000 kilometers. Happy Earth Day, huh? When is Earth Day? I'm in Earth mode. No, this is definitely not Earth Day, considering how thirsty this car is. And then driving Tesla or Ioniq is Earth Day every day. But I mean, it is crazy to consider that a Model 3 or Ioniq, at least classic Ioniq, consumes roughly half of this Fisker. That is madness. If you just want to transport one person, if you're going to a meeting or I don't know something, or even if you're carrying some cargo or people, consumption will be roughly the same. Right, so if we have 106 kilowatt hour and we're gonna achieve 700 kilometers, if it's actually 106.5, like I read in the EV database, then we need to average 150. Oh, okay. 150 watt hour per kilometer. Is that even possible? Would be interesting to try it. I just need to drive for, let's say, an hour on a place, whatever, just slow poke with HVAC off. And I think I can keep HVAC off if it's daytime and we have sun. And if it's, let's say, 7 degrees outside. Would be interesting to see if it can go that low or not. But I need long enough stretch so I can get okay measurement with low round-off error. Oh, it is Earth Day. Oh, really? Wait, is it a coincidence? Today is Earth Day. Okay, I need to make a joke about that with the Fisker then. I had no idea. I normally don't care about Earth Day because to me every day is Earth Day. Yeah, I'm consuming so much electricity every day. Yeah, so I have to drive with HVAC off because I simulate a VLTP and then just drive slow, right? And I don't even have to go, I could just do this on the motorway. Yeah, I don't care if mother truckers get mad behind me if I cruise at 80 or 70 or some shit. I know they can just overtake me. If I go that slow, then it should be fairly easy for them to overtake me. And I'm gonna do this, of course, in a time when there's not much traffic. Let's say noon. Yeah, noon is good because then it's the warmest. I could even bring EcoFlow if it's not. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It takes a long time for the cabin to cool down. And I don't need to do a full test. I just need to measure. Well, that's the problem. Okay, let me do the math here. If I can achieve 150 watt hour per kilometer, and if I drive, let's say 70 kilometers per hour for 1 hour, I need to spend 10 kilowatt hour. Oh shit. That means 10% of the battery. There is some significant measurement error there. Ideally, I need to drive 2 hours and consume around 20% of the battery. Because 10% could be 9%, could be 11%, but at least when it's 20%, then it's, 20% or 19 or 21 at least. But also, yeah, I mean, after driving, let's say 70 kilometers, I can see if I'm roughly, if I'm close or not. And if it turns out that I spend roughly 10%, then I can go a little bit further, like another half an hour, 1 hour. But if I drive 70 kilometers and I consume way more than 10%, then it's like, okay, we can just give up. This is ridiculous how slow we drive with hvac off, and if we're not even close, then there's no point going further. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, okay, so that test will take an hour. I can just start from home, of course, straight from home. I just have to preheat. I can let the car sit in the sun, that whatever works. Yeah. What else? Well, it's, the irony, I hammered into Earth Day consuming almost 400 watt-hour per kilometer. Shit. Man, I realize the last stop will be semi-short. I need to grab some snack while I'm on the move now. But I don't have too much time on the last charging stop. I have to shoot some video. Oh, okay. I just checked now. It is quite simple. Well, it's roughly 59 minutes, but 1 hour. Current time plus 1 hour, that is the 1,000 kilometer time. So 8.5 hour mark now, and we are currently at 845 kilometers roughly. Or let's say 840 roughly. So still close to 100 kilometers per hour. So actually it seems like the Fisker went faster than I expected. I expected 10 hours and 50 minutes. It seems like it's going to be in the low 10 hour. Well, unless I miscalculated something here. But I think I didn't. What, did the chat just die now? Not sure what happened there, but still hammering it towards Dal. Probably gonna turn around at the hvac. You see, we're gonna go deep once. At 7, it was at 7. Okay, yeah, well, that sounds about right. Every time I checked my time during the challenge, at least from around 400, 500 kilometers and so on, it was hovering around 100 kilometers per hour, maybe slightly below it, and even now still. So it seems like these charging stops to only around 55-60% seems to pay off versus going to 70%. But even 70% wouldn't be too wrong, because it is still fairly fast. Well, I mean, of course, but 170 kilowatt is a lot faster than 100 kilowatt I was getting towards the end. But then also there's this weird boost where I get 140 kilowatt for a little while, past 55%. Right, no itchy. You should have scrolled up. Oh, there, we were already talking about Earth Day. Maybe you don't read chat before you type. Earth Day. Only fans? No fans? hammer it. Mini SE5, huh? What? Huh? Which Mini are we talking about? Huh? But I would concentrate on all popular cars, and Mini is not that popular. Like Leafs and shit, you know, Leafs and Soul, they're quite popular. And E-Golf, of course. And Ioniq. People love Ioniq in my channel. No, nothing happened. The car is super consistent, no rapid kit, no punishment point, nothing. Just a little bit thirsty during the night. Well, okay, we hit 377 watt-hour per kilometer last night for some reason. I don't know why. But now it seems to be a lot better. Now that the sun has entered the chat. Going down to 24%. You didn't check Google, huh? What do you mean? But you didn't. Huh? Wait. So when you enter the chat, you don't see previous chat. Is that how it works? Because it was just 4 or 5 lines above. People were already talking about Earth Day today. I'm not sure how that stuff works on the client side, because I rarely use it. Oh, okay, you can see, man. Oh, I see. Wow, it is fairly calm over here, wind-wise, and also traffic-wise. Around here, at least, not too much traffic. But the traffic usually starts from Dal and then for. I bet there are some commuters who work around Råholt, Dal, Eidsvoll. Yeah, they all pile up from Dal and so on. Also, lots of commuters living in Jessheim. So I was surprised to see that Jessheim has lots of high-rise buildings and apartments. How many times charge and how many and how long? Oh, 4 times, is it? 3 times at Supercharger and once at Ionity. So this is going to be a 5th stop, and that's it. And then the time, you take current time plus 1 hour. It's close to 9-hour mark, but we're also getting close to 900 kilometers. We are currently at 860. Yo, what's up? There, 8:45 now. So 8.75 hours. Hours, and then 870 kilometers. Oh, okay. So we are close to 100 kilometers per hour. This is amazing. We could possibly finish in just 10 hours, and I actually don't know why the heck my spreadsheet claims 10:50. Maybe there's an error in my spreadsheet. Does anyone here have Spotify? I was surprised to see when I searched for Tesla Bjorn, because I named one of my old playlists Tesla Bjorn's road trip something. But then there are other Tesla Bjorn playlists there. At least one more. And somehow he managed to find the songs that I use on Artlist. They are apparently also on Spotify. And then there's also two podcasts about me. One of them being in Norwegian, but the other one is in English. There's some German web, whatever. I'm not sure what it is. My Mustang, blah blah, received updates, so I can finally added battery. Oh, cool! Wow, really? Congratulations on getting a feature that Tesla got from 2019. %. Now. Now I'm getting sleepy. But I must finish. Same here again. Slow down. Not sure if I want to get behind a stinky Volkswagen. I'd rather stay behind a Cupra. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, let's go behind the Cupra. This is electric. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, come on. Oh, no, no, woman. Don't go too. The car seems quite, yes. This is where we need to deduct another 3 minutes. And yeah, after that I also have to cross this again and deduct more time. A Fisker Ocean using magma. Oh yeah. How hot is outside? Outside is 0 degrees hot. But I wonder, wait, on the previous runs, oh yeah, you know what, if I go from, yeah, that makes sense. If I go from Rudshøgda, no, when I go from Tangen to Rudshøgda and then Tangen again or some shit, no, or then I don't pass through these snow stretches. Well, no, I did pass through them. Trying to figure out why the consumption at night was so much higher than now in the morning hours. Because after this we have to deduct. No, we have to add 55 minutes to the current time. This is a bit weird. There's a 110 stretch that goes into 90 right away, and then 70. Well, how is this again? When we look at the if you look at the Cupra in front, can we find the battery size just based on the license plate? No, if you look at the, you can find the VIN. Maybe you can. Okay, let's try. Echo 59895. Yeah, Echo 59895. It's not a big battery, is it? Well, you can see maybe if it's a 4-seater or 5-seater. I think the registration info at least shows you how many seats you have. So if it's the 4-seater, then that's the big battery. Oh man, at night, in the daytime we run into these slow pokes. Holy crap, man, they go under the speed limit in the Baustelle. And there's a pile of cars behind us now. Wait, there's a black van. Black Mercedes van, that is a bit suspicious. Okay, let's go. Okay, Trio wing. No, okay. Låsecykling. Okay, it's just a company car, not unmarked Polizei. But yeah, already now you see, sun is up and the sun is heating up the house really well. Like I don't know how many kilowatt of heat we're getting in the the living room and kitchen has lots of large windows that goes all the way to the floor. And usually at night the temperature drops to around 25 degrees, but then now in the morning hours it rapidly rises to 27, 28 degrees. Charge port open. Well. See, we're getting close to Dal. Need to get ready. I have 14%. We can go past Dal at least. Possibly hvac there, right? Go deep. Check here, stats. Oh, almost 900 kilometers. 890 roughly. Or 885, yeah. Then we're almost at 9-hour mark. Yeah, so it makes sense that the average speed goes up while we are driving. Well, you know what? I actually don't have to. I could just stop here also. Considering what to do now. Okay, no, just keep going. Because I think the deeper we go, the better. Well, except for that, then the voltage is lower. Since we're not charging that much now, maybe just 40%. Yeah, I'm gonna probably go to hvac. It's not that far. Oh man. Maybe even Gardermoen exit. The Gardermoen exit is a bit slower. Oh, how do you know it's 5862 kilowatt hour? Does it say in the registration info? Well, except for that at Gardermoen, let's say if I take the Gardermoen turnaround point, I have the exit and then 2 roundabouts and then Aus. Wait, but do I then have to go through the slow stretch? Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah. Wait. Yeah, okay, so that means hvac there, turnaround. That's deep enough. Oh, I see more and more G9s. There's company cars even. So. Probably a good choice. But Statens Vegvesen shows battery size also in the registration info. Well, I didn't know that. Right, down to 10%, still going deep. Yeah, we're about to hit the 9-hour mark and we have almost reached 900 kilometers. Wow, that is impressive, man. 100 kilometers per hour average speed, despite that the car is quite thirsty. Oh. How the heck is that even possible? Did I miscalculate something? Did I miscount something? Huh? How can that be? How can it beat Fat e-tron? 9%. There was a bit of wheel spin there and to roundabout. I wonder if the front wheels were spinning. It was trying to enforce earth mode, or I mean front wheel drive as long as possible, and actually spun the wheels. Other systems will be way faster to connect in the other axle. Okay, we are 6 kilometers away and 9%. Oh, look at the traffic there. Holy shit. Fortunately, I did avoided that crazy lump of traffic. Dude, no. Freaking dude, man. I was about to pass and then don't you check your blind spot? No. I mean, I was that close. It would be different if I was further back. Then I could easily just brake and no problem. So, I mean, some people, I was a woman. Did she ever heard about? Have she ever heard about blind spots? Okay, whatever. This is why you have to be careful and treat other people like kids. Expect the unexpected. Well, actually, it is not unexpected for me. I was expecting that she would not care about yielding rules and blind spot and shit like that. But at least she did use the blinker, yeah, okay, but she turned on the blinker a bit late and I was like, okay, whatever. Fortunately, I don't encounter that shit very often. Still has a nice punch past OM at 7%, 6% now. Okay, final stop at my home. I mean, Ayunti Dal. Let me see. Now I should go over here. Yeah, this should. Dude, that guy's blocking. Well, I mean, there's not much you can do. Yeah, I mean, these are trailer friendly stall, but yeah, it's somewhat limited space. Okay, just stop here. Last stop. I didn't prepare. I need to prepare for there. Okay. There's always a little procedure here every time. Okay. 908 kilometers roughly. Dal, last stop. half degree Celsius, 7% at arrival. Minus 7. I spent 49% this time. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I got an idea. Okay, let me see. Let me get the shaft out as usual. Show you guys. Okay, so 913. Let's see how to do this. 900. 906, 907. That's 93 kilometers left. If I go to Strandlisja, then to home. That's 82. Okay, that's not enough. I have to go to Espa. That is 92. Oh, that's actually a little bit too short. Okay, well then I can go to the next after that one, Tangen. $102 kilometers. Okay. First, I need to calculate how much we spent so far. 49%. Okay. Then 151.6. Yeah, we are hovering at around 340 watt-hour per kilometer now. Okay. 340. Actually, it's going to be even lower now. 330, I presume. Times 102 kilometers. Oh, we need 40%. Okay. Right now I'm actually a little bit limited on time. But I can quickly put the shaft here so you guys can see something. Well, this is going to be a really quick charging stop. If you guys even see anything. You see something there, right? Okay. Man, I have to really hurry. Okay, roughly there. Hopefully we have long enough connection, but it doesn't matter. And then I just do like this, two thumbs up, you know, like this. Okay. I think that looks okay. I'm also running out of time now. Let me see. I need 40%. Wait, let me double check my notes here. Yeah, I need to spend supposedly 32%. So if I go 40%, then we are good. So I can just run to the gas station now, pee, and then I'll be ready. So I have to put you guys back on the shaft because you won't be seeing anything here. I have to lock down the car since it's morning hours. Been enjoy the nice Norwegian springtime. Yeah. We are currently at 907 kilometers. So we have less than 100 kilometers left, but I have to double check here. 1, 2, 5, 6, 11, 15 minutes. 15 plus 40. So, wait, did I miscalculate something here? Shit. Wait. 1, 2, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 5, 6. Oh. 11, 15 minutes. 15 minutes plus 40, so that's 40 plus, that's 55. Oh, my bad. It's 1 hour and 55 minutes. No, it's 1 hour and 5 minutes before midnight. Yeah, so that means current time plus one. Okay, we are almost at 9.5 hours. Oh, okay. But we are almost good to go. And then how fast can we hammer down 95 kilometers? Well, it depends on the traffic, I guess. But also we have some detour slowdowns. Yeah, but let me check charging here. We need 40%. We are 37, so we can leave any minute now. Okay, if you take the time now and add 1 hour and 5 minutes, that is the 1,000 kilometer time. So we are almost at 9.5 hour mark. And then the car overports distance by 0.7%. We already count to 1,007. So which means you have to drive roughly 95 more kilometers. Wow, what the heck? This car went way faster than expected. Initially I claimed 10 hours and 50 minutes. It seems to be in the low 10 hour even. And then now it's, well, it's 3.5 now. That seems to be misreported. It's around 0 degrees outside, but because it's sunny, suddenly 30 degrees Celsius feels too hot. So now I had to lower it. So this is not good HVAC logic, because it should be consistent. If you set it to 21 degrees Celsius, it should be consistent regardless of outside temperature. So yeah, maybe 27 is good enough now. But okay, wait. So I need to charge to 40% just to be sure. Yeah, I have 40%. I can go now. Let's go. Okay. Oh, come on. I put the car in drive. Come on, there. It is a bit slow to disengage park brake and stuff. I entered the car, I put it on drive, and I wasn't even that quick putting it in drive. So the car just is a bit slow to react on everything. Like even when you change to high beam, it needs half a second to update the graphics in the car. Well, now I feel like 27 degrees is too hot. I need to lower it to 25 maybe. Oh man, this car is so weird in many ways. I think I already mentioned that many times. Okay. So now we just have to drive north to Tongen and then south again. So, oh shit, I have to put in fun mode or hyper mode even, because otherwise this car is a bit slow to launch. Yeah, it's crazy, man. If I'm in earth mode, it would be too slow to get off the line. And now I can switch back to earth mode because it's Earth Day. Well, so 95 more kilometers. Well, if you can average 120, then it means 50 more minutes. Okay, so it will be 10 something, 10:20 maybe. That's still pretty good. That is way better than I expected for some reason. Not sure why. But it is roughly on par with Fat e-tron, which makes sense. Man, what is this traffic now? Going north, 8 in the morning. Ah, there could be people living in Dal going to Eidsvoll or I don't know, Minnesund. But these are not tourist people. It's Monday. They're not going to the cabin. These are workers. Yeah, I normally don't go on a 1,000 kilometer challenge on a Sunday night to Monday morning. This is a bit unusual. Wow, huh? Where are these guys going? Go to Yalo. Nope, cannot do it. Now I need to lower the temperature. It's getting hot in here. Oh, okay, Baustelle. Right. I need to deduct time as expected. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's in 700 meters, so maybe, well, actually, yeah. I have the car for 1 week. But yeah, Fat e-tron did it in 1020 something. Actually, many cars, MEB cars, also 1020s. And this car, the Fisker managed to be quite consistent on around 170 kilowatt. Well, I wonder if it was slightly cold gating even in the first session or so. But then every time I would get 170 kilowatt, more or less quite flat until 30 something percent. And then it still reduced it only to 160 something kilowatts. So it was crazy, a nice average speed. So I think it was a good call to only charge to around 55-60% rather than 70%. Because then I would be camping on 100 kilowatt, 110, 120 kilowatt longer. Yeah. Would you discuss buying a car from almost insolvent manufacturer in the summary? Okay. Yeah. Well, not in this video. I think I will, because I feel like if I mention this in every Fisker video, it'll be a bit repetitive. But at least in the last and the summary, I will mention it and discuss it further. Yeah, my thoughts around it. So it's a total of 5-minute deduction here on both directions combined. I mean, it's close enough. It might be 1 minute error here and there, but yeah. So it's quite simple. Yeah. Once we know the 9, we just look at the current time and then add 1 hour, and that would be the 1,000 kilometer time. But okay, so it means that total deductions ended up being 20 minutes when doing this on a weekday. But if you did it on Saturday night, it will probably be no deduction at all. But that means that I should be home, yeah, before 10 at least. 9:30-ish, I should be home. There's still time to do some stuff on my video video call at 11. Maybe I should quickly ask Valdemar if he can repair. Well, just a quick question: if Fisker go bankrupt, can you still repair these cars? Does it have standard BMS battery module, whatever, right? Or is it going to be freaking hard and expensive to repair it? Now it gets cold. Yeah, in the shade here. This stretch here has has lots of shades now, this time of the day at least. And then in the afternoon, sun is on the other side. Yeah, you know, if you look at this way, then if the car is repairable, if when something breaks down, you kind of, yeah, you have to maybe pay yourself if the company goes bankrupt. But how much would an equivalent car cost with this size battery, this space, these features? I mean, it doesn't have super premium features. You cannot compare this against an EQS. It doesn't even have massage or ventilated seats, for example. No head-up display and stuff. So I mean, it's not a really well-equipped car compared to the Chinese, even Neo, Xpeng. So I would say that it is probably worth around 600k that it was originally sold for, which means that the 200k you are saving is then the fund for potential repairs that you might have to take. And then, but how expensive could it possibly be? Well, worst case that the battery goes kaput or some of the motors break. I think those are the most expensive components. I can even ask Valdemar. We can even, you know what? How about we take a little interview with Valdemar about this? He has probably lots of insight, and he probably can make pretty good guesses, even though he doesn't know the exact answer. And it is an interesting topic to discuss, nonetheless, regardless of if this is Fisker or Lucid or Faraday Future or anything else, right? But I mean, I still think it's a bit risky. So I mean, you must really want this car to. I mean, should you buy it? Well, don't buy this car just because you want a cheap, spacious family car with good range. But if you for some reason just want this car, okay, then that's different. Then okay, you can go for it, but just prepare that things could go hasta la vista. But there are plenty of other fish in the sea. So if you just want a family car or something, it is safer to go for MEB platform. Go for Volkswagen or Skoda or even Audi, right? Or something else more established that doesn't go bankrupt, like Toyota even, or Aria, right? I don't know. You might not have the same space because this is remarkably spacious. That's true, but you could even go for some of the Chinese cars, because I don't think BYD or, well, I'm not sure about Neo, but at least BYD shouldn't just go bankrupt just like that. But I mean, as long as you live in Europe, then you don't really have to buy a Chinese car. If you have the money to buy some large family car, you can buy the Germans or even Tesla, and they are super safe. Tesla is not going to go bankrupt. That is quite safe to say. Honda, no. What about Honda? That's a cheap car, small. Are you comparing a Honda to this car? Oh, if you get some kind of insurance on it. No, that is an interesting idea. But the crazy thing is that the space in here kind of resembles Model X. Yeah, it is that spacious. But for some reason I got more banana boxes in here, but it's just that it is quite wide. But the practical space, I noticed it when I used child seat and baby strollers, that it wasn't that much spacier than the Model Y. But when it comes to banana box test has some flaws, which means that if you have a big boxy car like this, you will actually get a good score on the banana box test. But you basically have plenty of headroom and wide seats. which might not necessarily mean that you have plenty of trunk space, for example. But the trunk space kind of speaks for itself, because you can fit 9 boxes in the trunk, similar to, for example, Ioniq 5, right? So it wasn't like Neo ES8 or something where you can fit freaking, I don't know how much it was, like 12 or 15 boxes. That's massive trunk space. So in a way, here we still have the trunk space of a Model Y, roughly. But then you just have wide seats and tall, one other indication is that this car has plenty of headroom, is that when I take off the headrest, in pretty much any car I take off the headrest, I need to fold the seats slightly. I need to tilt the seats slightly in order to take out the headrest. But here, you have so much headroom that you can just take off the headrest without folding the seat. So I will probably show that eventually in the interior view when I do my fisting test, is that I have probably 3 or 4 fist of clearance. Normally, in most cars, I will have 1 to 2 fist of clearance only. But I mean, we have so much headroom that it almost makes no sense to have that much headroom. It's like in a van, right? You just have, okay, you can stand upright in the van, but okay, and then what? Well, I have to pay attention now. I'm going to turn around soon. Oh, it's only 200 NOK per month. Oh, really? Huh? Okay. Well, wait. So that means 2,400 NOK per year. Huh? 24,000 NOK total. Well, that's not too much at all. That's actually a very good deal. But the question is, will the insurance company give you that deal on a Fisker? You know, they gave it on an EQA because Mercedes, they are well established. There's no way they're gonna go bankrupt. They are rock solid. So, but then if you try to request the same thing on Fisker, they'll be like, wait, it's a company that might go bankrupt. Okay, it's gonna cost you 2,000 NOK per month, or I don't know, 1,000 NOK per month. Are you willing to pay that price? I guess it boils down to how long you're planning on keeping that car versus the chances of something happening during your ownership and how much you're paying. So it still might still be worth it if it's 1,000 NOK per month. That is 12,000 per year, and then over 5 years, that's 60K. So it's, yeah, still lower than the 200K discount you're getting. But I mean, how do you determine the actual price of a car? I mean, it counts that it has. In a way, it counts that it has 113 kilowatt hour, but there's always a butt crack. The practical range of this car is roughly on par with Model Y. Well, I think actually maybe Model Y is even beating it, because Model Y is super efficient. So by the end of the day, whatever size battery you pay for is almost irrelevant, because what matters is what range you get. So if you could choose, if you can choose this Fisker, or you can choose a different Fisker, I mean, it's still the same inside, outside, the features, California mode, everything is the same, but the other Fisker is like the Tesla version, or I don't know, it's like I don't know, but whatever. It's not called. It's a different Fisker, but it looks exactly the same. It has everything the same, but it has a smaller battery, maybe just 80-90 kilowatt hour, but it is for some reason way more efficient, so that the range is the same. Would you then go for the bigger or the smaller battery? You will go for the smaller battery, of course, because it means that the price you pay per kilometer is lower since it's more efficient. Yeah, Fisker 2.0. Centimeters. I wonder if this is something like 130, 140. It must be a lot wider than the other. Because when I look at the car from behind, especially, I see that it is a big fat blob. But can you guys confirm the width of Fisker Ocean? Is it wider than similar cars like a fat e-tron or BMW iX or something spacious, or even a Model X? How wide is this car? This is it, the final run. It's a lovely day over here at Mjøsen. Oh yeah. And yeah, so to keep it simple, you take the current time, you add 1 hour, that is the 1,000 kilometer time. So right now we have to drive around 50 more kilometers. Or let me see, if I go here and then trips there. Yeah, roughly 50 more kilometers, but we're finished. Oh, okay, let's hammer it. Huh? 1955 with e-tron is 19. Huh? E-tron is fatter. Wow. Okay. Wait, is that the body with the mirror, or I don't know, man. This car just looks quite fat. I'm just trying to figure out how the heck this car, the Ocean, can fit 28 banana boxes. It is a lot more than what I would expect for a car that is less than 5 meters long. I was expecting maybe 24 to 26, you know, something on par with Model Y. I did not expect 28. Well, Extreme is a bit wider, huh? What? Huh? Really? Okay, but eventually I need to measure the second row seat width. Need to find out about this, the mystery. And also why the heck this car is so thirsty at night. But I suspect that some people, when they tested it, they might have gotten the same consumption numbers I got, you know, over 350 watt-hour per kilometer when they hammer it on the Autobahn, or I don't know, or maybe during winter it will be maybe way higher than other cars. They'll be like, huh? And then Fisker will be like, okay, let's not show the consumption number. I still wonder why they took away the consumption number. It was shown in version 1 software, apparently, and then in version 2 they just completely took it away. What are they trying to hide, huh? There's something fishy going on here. I hope I calculated correctly. I have 22% left to go 44 kilometers. Yeah, that should be right. Yeah, we have to go slow poke or stretch also. An 8 kilometer stretch. You might also need replacement bumpers, sensors, okay, blah blah. Also need special computer programs. Okay, well, maybe you can order those parts from Magma, or how does that work? Magma is quite established, right? So they're not gonna go under. And Model Y performance is quite awesome. Schnell, comfortable, and it's remarkably efficient. I even did that test with Model Y with non-standard rims, tires. But then, you know, but Saab has a long legacy. Lots of fans, people who could die for Saab, yeah, or maybe I don't know. But Fisker is different, you know. They went fiasco, one of the biggest fiasco in car industry, and then suddenly people are gonna enthusiasts will make parts for Fisker. To me, it sounds like a little bit unrealistic. Headlights are not good. They are like Chinese cars. Well, that's true. Someone's going to do it, but it just depends how popular these cars will be. Yeah, third-party parts. Yeah, I mean, someone can do it, of course, and make money on it. Yeah, of course, they're not bankrupt yet, but it's just that in the news I heard that it's not going good. Stocks are plummeting, and how was it again? They are about to be taken off the stock market, and they need to get funds ASAP. Maybe I need to watch some videos or read some articles about what is exactly going on. Okay, yeah, they made more than 10K cars, but how many cars did they actually sell then? 5K? How many cars they made is, well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's irrelevant. It is actually quite relevant because it means that they have bound up money. Money is locked in the cars that they haven't sold yet. Oh, they sold half. They sold half. Okay. That is still a lot of cars they need to sell. Holy crap. Only in Norway they probably have hundreds, or I don't know, all those cars to pile up outside of the service center or sales center. Fisker, it's called Fisker Center Plus or something. Man, it's a bit dusty here. Let me check the stats. 982. We have to go to 1007. But I don't want to stay in that screen too long, because if the live stream microphone cable accidentally bumps into the screen, it could reset the trip meter, and I think there is no confirmation. It just resets without. Yeah. Oh, 346 total. Wow. That is not much at all. It is not that common sight over here. I might see one once per day, maybe, if I'm a little bit active around town. Yeah, the whole, yeah. I've seen the advertisement, the BYD, they just say, oh, they're, you know, the most selling car, more than Tesla, but yeah, well, okay, how do they count? They probably count also cars sold in China, and then how are the cars sold? Are they just kind of sold to dealership, and then they are piled up somewhere just to get nice numbers? And also, do they actually report correct numbers? Can we trust whatever comes from China? Because by the end of the day, do people really care about how many cars are sold of a brand if they want it? No, they care about how good the car is. You know, they don't watch Tesla Bjorn channel like, oh yeah, you should buy this car because it has sold lots worldwide. And they'd be like, okay, but how is the charging speed? How is the efficiency? No, it's the best-selling car. Yeah. And then the 1,000 kilometer challenge is not 1,000 kilometer challenge. It's like it's a top-selling, top 10 most sold cars. Yeah. I mean, I have nothing against BYD. They make, in general, pretty good cars, but the software is a bit annoying. That's one thing, and also some of the cooling stuff and yeah, some of the stuff there is not too impressive the way I experience it. I don't know what the heck goes under the hood, but yeah, it's not performing nearly as good as Tesla. Even the Han is not super impressive, simply because it's not practical. You cannot fold the seats. Wait, or could you? No, I think Han, you cannot fold the seat. And also, yeah, Han also replicates. Huh? Seriously? It looks nice, but it's actually not that nice to drive compared to a BMW, Audi, or Mercedes, or Tesla. Oh, they count the plug-in hybrids. Okay. Hongxi. Well, eventually, yeah. I couldn't attend that press event, unfortunately, because I had, I think it was, yeah, family stuff. I had to go to midwife or something. Yeah, when they had the event. I don't know. There was something else that was a blocker for me to attend that event. Yeah, something about BYD getting wonderful. Yeah, I also heard about that. Ioniq 5. I don't know what's up with that. Why are people so obsessed about that car? I mean, it's just it's like an EV6 GT, a little bit more powerful. It has some fake stuff going on, but okay. What's up with that, you know? News, because it's completely new, faster. They didn't just make it more powerful. They actually made lots of changes. Yeah, don't remember all the changes, but it's not just a performance. Because to be honest, the performance, Model 3 performance versus yeah, same with Model Y, by the way. Model Y and Model 3 performance, it's just fatter brakes, and at least initially they had a harsher ride, and it was faster. And then okay, they gave it a software advantage with the track mode, and that was pretty much it. But now I feel like when you go for ludicrous, you actually get a lot more than just the more power. That enabled it now, yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, I have tried Tesla, pretty much all the variants that is out there. Man, Model Y and Model 3, they are extremely good. This is really strange. This happens every time, which is that the car tends to forget the last cruise control speed. Yeah, it happens every time on that stretch, because I cannot use cruise control for obvious reasons. So I'm just driving manual, and then after long enough time, when I try to recall the last speed, it's not there. I need to set a new speed. That is really weird. All the other cars I tried, they will of course remember the last speed we used. But here, oh yeah, also all the other cars, the last speed you used is always grayed out in the instrument cluster. Here, it's not there, it's not visible. But you can press the scroll wheel and you can recall it. And then magically it appears. So, there's so many weird things about this car that I never experienced with other cars before. Okay, anyway, I need to check status. 993. Well, yeah, I'm not sure about what's the hype about that, the fake engine sound and the gear shift, because it's probably a gimmick you will play around with for the first few days, just like I did with the Brabus. But from there, it's like, okay, so what? I don't think the Ioniq will attract people, petrol heads who initially didn't want electric, and they'll be like, oh, okay, I like fake engine sound. I mean, I like engine sound, but I can now get an Ioniq. You know, petrol heads will still be petrol heads. They will still smell. They will still inhale dinosaur juice. They don't give a shit about some freaking Ioniq 5N. That's my claim. So just like the Ioniq 6, the Ioniq 6 for some reason got lots of hype, and it was not that impressive. Too cramped, also weird sitting position. I couldn't find a comfortable seating position with the steering wheel versus seat versus interior. Yeah, and BMW, what the heck are they doing? they don't even have a proper EV platform like many other car manufacturers. And they're just digging around with hydrogen and wasting money and time on it, while the rest of the car industry is moving over to pure electric platforms and getting better and better at it. Okay, 997. I think I'm afraid that the microphone is gonna bump into the. I might. I need to put the microphone a bit away here, so it's safe, so it doesn't bump into the thing. So the sound is going to be slightly worse now, temporarily, until we 999. So now I can have the 999 thing up and running. Need to get everything set up now. 999, I mean. Time 9:11. Okay. Wait, so that means 10 hours and 11 minutes so far. It's gonna be 10:15 or 10:20. There, 999. There, 1,000. Okay, so now we have to drive 7 more kilometers. There seems to be a bit of lag in between them. Okay. 1001. We got 912. Oh shit! How fast can we hammer down the next the next 6 kilometers? Well, it seems like it will be a 9:15. Wow. Two, 5 more kilometers. Yeah, it's past 9 now, so we shouldn't have too crazy traffic. Not too many left lane huggers. Okay, I need to focus on the 999 right now. I have to block out everything else. 1000 and 1003. 4 more kilometers. Go, 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 go. If we cruise at 120 kilometers per hour, it would take only 2 more minutes to hit. No, yeah, 2 more minutes to hit 999, which is 9:15. Wow. That was unexpected. No, 10:15, sorry. I was looking at the clock. 10:15. Wow. Okay, hats off for Fisker. They actually set a pretty good time. There's no beating around the bush, that they actually went fast with this car. Okay, I need to get ready for the line. 1005 coming up. Oh, I need to go into day mode. What do we do now? Display light. There, so it's easier to read it. Okay, let's do the countdown. Wait, no. 991, 992, 993, 994, 99. What the heck happened there? 997. They freaking jumped on the. Ah, shit. 998, 9999. 1000 time 9:15. 10 hours and 15 minutes. That is some impressive shit. Holy macaroni. And then we have 10% left. Okay, that will be enough for me to calculate the consumption. The slow clap for Fisker. Yeah, impressive. That is impressive, man. I think I've done everything right. I shouldn't be. I mean, I don't think I messed up the. Oh, now I can move over here with the screen and everything. Let me see. Okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't mess up any distance or time or anything like that. We had 21-minute correction, so okay, there might be some error in the correction. Let's say up to 5 minutes, but yeah, that's it. Well, I had to double check the starting time. I didn't mess up the starting time, did I? The starting time was 10:40. I had to check some of the earlier clips just to double check that I didn't mess up something. I mean, I could brain fart and I started at 10:20, but then I wrote 10:40, for example. Okay, okay. Did you guys, did anyone here actually watch from the beginning? Did I actually start at 22:40? Because this is weird. I mean, according to my calculation on the spreadsheet, it's supposed to be 10:50. So I'm not sure why. Oh, there's one explanation. The charging session I have was not as fast as what I actually got during the challenge here. That is one good explanation. And if the session I got here was roughly 5 minutes faster than the test, then that could explain it. Which kind of makes sense because the car is not. Wait, it might be colgating, but that means that I should do a charging test while the battery is hot, which is now. But then it's going to be freaking hard to drive it down for the 0 mile test. Then, yeah. What to do then? Because, yeah. Then I should go back to Dal and do the charging test. Now that it's nice and hot. But it's gonna take almost an hour to charge to at least 90% takes like freaking an hour. Or I need to decide quickly now what to do, or at least okay. Well, I'm kind of low on juice anyway right now, 8%. I remember I started the charging test from 2%, not from 10%, because I wanted to measure the kilowatt hour. Maybe that actually made it slightly worse, but no, I think I must have colgated, but now the battery should be nice and warm, and I should get 170 kilowatt instantly. So actually, maybe I'll just go home and grab the tripod and then actually go to Ionity. But I should plug it in and top up. I still have time. I should, yeah. But then, what the heck do I do with the 0 miles? I can hammer it. Is there a way for me to discharge? Oh, this car has a vehicle to load thing, but it's not implemented yet. Okay, at 20. Okay, 20, okay. So the time is correct. Yeah, but that means I need to do a charging test now, because the battery will cool down, and I suspect that it was cold gating during the. Yeah, I did. I did acceleration test at night, and then right after the acceleration test, I went to Ionity and I charged there. But I saw indication on this challenge that the first session seems to be a bit slower, or roughly on par with my charging test. But then after that one, I managed to get 170 kilowatt quite consistent. So I think we need to go back to Ionity, but we only live 10 minutes away from Ionity. 9, 10, yeah, I still have time if I quickly grab the tripod and then I set up, and then yeah, and that should be game, right? And I can do my end result thing in the at the Ionity. So yeah, this is how we do it. We go deep in the testing, so deep that I need to sacrifice at least 1 hour. Oh, actually, it's going to be more like 1.5 hours. I have to hurry now. Let's grab the thing. Let's see. Well, I have a little bit low juice, but where's the charging thing? Okay, I'm going to do a quick check, and I can plug it in while I check it. Okay guys, we're back. I think we have enough time on this session. I have to bring, well, I have a button here. Okay, button. We are charging now. Where are we? Current range 8. Are we charging? Are we not charging? What is going on here? I thought we'd be charging. Check. Did I pause that charging thingy? Tiber pulse. No, you're pulling. No, wait. No, we're not pulling any. Dude, what the heck happened on this side? Okay, whatever. It was just a couple of minutes, so no big deal. Let's see. Ready to charge. Oh, it's set to pause. Wait, or. No, wait, huh? This is so weird. Which side is it? It says ready to charge, but did I not connect properly? Man, this is silly. Do I need to stop the charging inside the screen? Okay, I brought the laptop with me because I might need it for the meeting I have. But okay, let's get ready. We have to go to Ayonti now because I think I quickly look at my recording. It turns out that it was colgating. I didn't know this, of course, but I had a small hint that when I do range tests, some cars might colgate. It depends. And then this was the case here. No, it wasn't range test. It was acceleration test. But it seems like after many hammering, like now, then the battery heats up. So it is important to hammer it over to Ionity. But then, yeah. Or what do we do? There's no fast starter nearby here. Well, actually, there's one at oops. But then, okay, let me see. Okay, are you guys still here? I need to navigate to Ayonti now. Let me see. Should be in the history here. Ayonti, there you go. 14 kilometers away. We have 8%. Oh, that's going to be semi-deep when we hammer the go. So ideally, I need to top up somewhere before I reach Ayonti, and then I can give it a little bit of rest. But that is 16 kilometers away only. I'm not sure what is the best approach, but okay. I need to make sure that the battery is still nice and hot to get the maximum speed. But I look at my own recording, and from what you guys saw, right? I think I also saw it during the challenge that it would get 170 kilowatt kind of flat, or more, yeah, flat all the way to around 40%, wasn't it? And then it would drop to 100 and was it 40 or 50? But it was slower on my charging test I recorded, and that explains it. Why? Yeah, my estimation thing, whatever. Let me see. Safety. There's some stupid bing bong. Okay, there. Off. 8%. But if I cannot make it back home before the video call, I can just take the video call at whatever location I am at. Could be Ionity even. I have the laptop with me and the headset or the Sony thingy. So let's see, I actually want to arrive with 10% or close to 10% at least. Now I have 8%. So if I can top up somewhere. But that means a little detour before we are at Ionity. I mean, we are just we're just 14 kilometers away. I'm not sure if it's good enough. It might be good enough to just plug it in, top it up to 10% and then re-plug it in. Otherwise I have to get across the road and just to plug it in at the Power, top up a few percent and then get off the road again. Yeah, okay, I think it's fine. We will arrive with, what, 4%? Oh shit. Okay, that is not ideal. Okay, maybe I'll just go across the road. But then, wait, I might not get full speed. Unless I go to Tesla Supercharger. I'm not sure if the car is that sophisticated. I'm now down to 6%. Still thinking. I think I want to stop here just to be safe, and I can always heat up the battery slightly before I hammer it. Okay. But this Power is probably not fast. Oh, no, I can use the Albertonic. Yeah, I forgot. They should give me full speed. We can also verify if we get 170 kilowatt here. What kind of experience? What are you talking about? But it is a small minus. The car should have preheating because it colgated. I can tell you what I experienced when it comes to colgating. I started in the garage with probably 10 degrees in the battery at night, and then I went on the hammer test, 90 to 10% hammer test, and then I went fairly deep, maybe to around I don't remember, but maybe 20. No, I mean 10%, right? Or maybe a little bit lower, 8 to 7 or 6%. And then at the V3, I went to Power and I plugged in. Let me see here. How fast are these rated at? 150 kilowatt. That's not going to cut it. We have to go to hypercharger. So I don't remember what I did. Oh, no, I remember now. I think I made it all the way. After I did the 10% launch, I actually went all the way to Dal. It wasn't that far. Wait, they added another hypercharger. It used to be 3. And then I came with 2%, and then I topped up there. Wait, 150 kilowatt. Oh, these are 225. Okay, let's see. Wait, I forgot. I have to poke in, nose in. Well, I have a better idea. We can just do this. We're going to charge for just 1 minute anyway. Holy shit, there's a lot of liter here. Okay, I just poke in like this. Recharge, okay. %. Okay, I need to top up to at least 10, maybe 12%. Okay, you guys didn't see all the stuff. I was just doing a quick top up, but first I got 160 kilowatt initially at 7% or whatever, and then it went up to 170 kilowatt and 450 amp. It seems like 450 amp is the limit here. Yeah, and now I charge at 12%. So we should arrive with 9 to 10%, and then we do a quick top up, and the battery should be hot enough to get the maximum speed. I have to quickly set up the camera before the recording. So it takes a little bit extra time, but let me see. I remember that charging the 90, freaking buggy. Okay, let me see. Driving assistance off, safety off. Good. Okay. I know that charging 9% can take an hour, so I might finish charging, or I might be at Ionity still once the video call at 11 is supposed to start. Wait, where is it? We're supposed to go this way. Okay, 11% now. Oh, okay, whatever, good enough. Hopefully we have enough heat in the battery. Maybe I should have even gone 13%, but whatever. I need to hammer it now. Oh, okay, I can't hammer it yet, but soon. So I actually spent almost 2 hours extra for this charging test because the first test was not good enough. It was one slight cold gate, but actually as long as it's not too cold outside, or when you hammer it, or when you have several charging sessions like I had, then you don't get cold gate anymore. It's just the first session that tends to cold gate. So charging the garage. Oh, I don't know what's up with that. If it was, yeah, maybe it's because I stopped this. Okay. Might have been because I unlocked and then the freaking thing stopped charging, which is a bit silly. Was that flat tire? Oh shit! I think the freaking wheel just went off. Holy macaroni! He lost the wheel. Damn! Thought this was the worst, buggiest car ever. He should start testing Chinese cars, man. Yeah, bro, you haven't seen the worst. Like, yeah, I know. Many of the Chinese cars, they have lots of annoying bugs. Well, also the fixed amount of launches. I mean, I'm not trying to sugarcoat Fisker, but 500 launches is a lot. I mean, if he's some kind of pro Tesla, he should know that Tesla even has a hidden counter or some shit. Okay, down to 9%. I should have charged a couple of extra percent, but I guess no big deal. Oh yeah, well hopefully this charging session won't be that slow. Yeah. So it means that after the 90 to 10% launch, the battery must have been in not optimal temperature. It was kind of cold during that night, I mean. And I came over to Ionity. I remember it was dark, maybe 3 or 4 at night. It's still dark. And when I recorded, when I finished recording, it was still not sunny or something. So But it was obviously cold gating, slight cold gate. But the next day, or yeah, a couple of days after, I don't remember when, yeah, a couple of days after, not the next day, but the following 2 days, I went on the range test, and then after the range test, I did the 120 test first, actually went all the way to Rudshøgda back again, that was 182 kilometers, and then I went 90 test. Yeah, but then I plugged in with around 25%, and the battery was obviously cold, because I got only 28 kilowatt initially, and then it slowly crawled up to 33 kilowatt and stayed there for a while. And then after around 10-15 minutes, it suddenly jumped up to 120 kilowatt, and then it dropped to 100. So that was worse cold gate. So based on that, my indication is that this car tends to cold gate, and now we should not cold gate. And the car maybe had a slight cold gate on the first session in the challenge now. But then from there on, we had pretty consistent. Well, actually, there were some weird drops here and there, yeah. But overall, I think the car was charging way faster than my test. So that's why we have to redo this. And then I don't know what the heck to do with the 0 mile test. Yeah, I mean, even on a racetrack, you don't launch that thing. It's, I mean, okay, if you want to go on some kind of, what do you call it, drag strip, but this is not a drag strip car. It's not a Plaid or a Ludicrous or whatever. So you're not going to launch this thing. 500 launches is plenty. And I think you actually put quite some strain and like fatigue on the drivetrain after 500 launches. So yeah, that's just my opinions about that. So just feel like maybe MKBHD, he's just bitching about things that he might not know too much about. And he's a cool guy. He makes really awesome tech review, but yeah, what should I say? And I'm just being honest, you know, I'm just being fair as I'm always am. And even this mostly hated car, I'm still being as fair as possible. That's my job. And that's probably why people like my videos. Okay, anyway, let me get ready. I have 8%. Let me see, I need to use this camera. Yeah, and the filter. No, I mean CPL. Okay, I have 90% battery. Let me check this camera if it has higher battery. Oh, 90%. Okay, got it. I need to shut down the hvac. Okay, lots of stuff I need to do. From the CPL filter. I need to start charging ASAP. It's going to take a while. Okay, we see. Okay, sorry, I need to focus on the charging test first, and then we can chit chat for a long time. We are recording. Oh man. Oh. Okay. All right. Finally. Let me now get. That's fine. This is fine. Move it over there. Oh yeah. This is a better session than previously. I think that's good enough. Okay, now I can eat. I need to eat. I haven't eaten in a while, so I'm gonna sit back and chill a bit and eat. And then I have to shoot a summary. I'm gonna wait a little bit now, but I'm pretty sure that this is a way faster, or at least significantly faster session than previously. Yeah, 170. We'll see. We should get 170 kilowatt until 40%, and then still 150 or something. Or yeah. And then of course no punishment points, nothing. I'm recording with the tripod, and it is in the shade. So we get okay picture. And then I have to figure out what I'm supposed to do with the 0 mile test thingy. I could run hvac, but I think the car goes into some sleep mode after a while. Unless I can put the car in neutral or some shit like that. If I put some bricks on the car, I mean on the wheel, so it doesn't roll, use some kind of plastic camp mode in neutral, and then just let it run and discharge the battery overnight, so I don't have to drive too far. That could be one option. But the charging session you see now is most likely what I achieved during the 1,000 kilometer challenge, and not the slower session I got when I did the charging test. And in the charging test, it wasn't 173 flat. The noise is pretty good. It was jumping a little bit up and down already around 20 something percent. But here it should be flat until 40 something, right? Let me double check it out. I need to eat first, and then I have some emails I have to reply to, or read rather. Oh, Uwe Höppner, I missed it. Uwe, he donated $25 to me. Oh, thank you very much, Uwe Höppner. Always a pleasure to receive some donation from him. Let me see. Who's gonna check again? Yeah, to check my calendar. Yeah, I have a meeting at 11, a video call. So we'll see. Might still be here in 1 hour. But what you guys are looking at here is probably the reason why I did it in 10 hours and 15 minutes, because it was charging faster than Fat e-tron, the Q8 e-tron, I mean. I think I had a higher average speed, even though it was thirstier. I'm actually quite hungry now. Oh, that was great to have some salad. Wait, now it's totals. Okay. Well, I'm not sure now. Well, is this better or worse than the previous session I had? %100 on the home charger. Well, I mean, it's not optimal. It's not ideal for the battery health. Oh, wait, maybe it was 30% we get the maximum speed. But I'm not supposed to get 140 kilowatt. $128 seems a bit slow. Maybe we get that weird jump like we were saying before during the challenge. The cooling just kicked in now. Okay, maybe at 35 or 40% it will suddenly jump to 140 kilowatt. %100% charges all the time. Okay, I'm not sure, but it's not ideal to charge to 100% daily basis. Even if it's 96% true state of charge, it's still not ideal. Come on, I want to see that 140 kilowatt. Man, it tastes good now to get some salad. I was actually kind of hungry. Well, I could drive to discharge the battery down to low so I can do 0 mile test. Could do that tomorrow? That means that today I should do an interior view. Well, I could do that. Well, tomorrow. No, tomorrow I have to get that Toyota. Shit. Stock, yeah, I heard about it. Well, maybe it was 40% to get that boost. I remember I was at Tongan, yeah. And I would get 130 or something. Okay, it's fine. We can disconnect soon. And then I think it was 40%. But boom, 140 kilowatt. Okay, I'll stay a bit longer then. Man, it was a bit bummer to leave home now because Isabel was so happy to see me. She was like, "Ah, Daddy!" And she came to hug me. And I was like, "Oh, Daddy's home." And then I had to leave. I was like, "Oh no, I'll be back soon, baby." My baby, a cute little baby, 2-year-old baby. Yes, it's a charging test. But I'm pretty sure that this is faster than before. But I have no direct comparison, of course. But my gut feeling says that this is faster. What is status? What do you mean status? We finished in 10 hours and 15 minutes, which was quite impressive. And a little bit surprising because I was expecting, close to 11 hours. Wait, isn't this the time when it's supposed to jump to 140 kilowatt? Come on. We saw some awesome speed during the challenge. I want to see if we can record it. Or was it at 45% it went and that little jump? I mean, it is low. You know what? I wonder if it's something like this. Some chemistries will have higher energy density but lower discharge and charge rate. I wonder if that was the case for the classic Ioniq versus the 38 kilowatt hour Ioniq. And then this might be the case that Fisker, they went for high capacity or high energy density battery, but not the best discharging rate. Come on, will we see that leap at 45%? Not really. Wait, it is 113 kilowatt hour battery. Did you do the math right? It should be lower than 1. Maybe it's just 1.1 C, isn't it? You probably counted the net capacity, not the gross capacity. Come on, where is that? Where is that jump? It's supposed to jump to 140 kilowatt. Come on. Okay, well, you know what? If I cannot replicate this, I will just give up the recording. I can discard the recording. I don't remember how many percent it went on that weird jump. It was at 130. Yeah, really? Well, I remember that it was doing a jump where I expected that, okay, it's gonna drop now. For example, at 50%, you know. I would expect that it would jump down, but then instead it jumped up. But it was colder. So maybe the thermal management is a bit shitty here, and then the battery is slightly replicates. Yeah, we have too much punishment points now. Okay, because I'm only 10 minutes from home. If I hammer it without too much traffic, I can be at home in 10 minutes. Hey, oh shit, now it dropped. Unfortunately, I don't have that recording directly here, so I can compare. But it seems to be maybe slower, or... if I do this, how long is it going to take to reach 90%? What, 35 minutes? Wait, we didn't charge here for that long, did we? Let me check. It took over an hour when I tested last time. We charged for 17 minutes, so it's going to be roughly 50 minutes this time. It is faster, I believe. So, okay, if that's the case, I can just keep recording, and it should be a better recording then. I mean, a better result, right? Because I don't remember exactly what happened when I recorded last time. I need to kind of put them up side by side. Wait, was it 50% we get the jump? Oh, you know what? I remember that we charged for. Oh, I have the session here. Wait, the first session was at Tangen. Yeah. I have taken a screenshot. Yeah, it was at Innlandsporten. 29 minutes we charged. 67 kilowatt hour, and we charged 70%. So we can see now how long it takes to reach 70%. But I wonder if the first session was actually slightly cold gating. But you know, yeah, it could seem like the car had a slightly flatter curve when I arrived with 10, 12, 14% those times. Because I actually didn't go too deep. I didn't go below 10% too many times. Okay, let me check average speed. But this was 29 minutes and 67 kilowatt hour. Okay, let's see. This was 139 kilowatts first session. Check now. Well, the average now is 141 kilowatts, so it's not that much faster. Yeah. I don't know, I feel like it's going a little bit slower than what we had at Tangen. It was blistering fast at Tangen. We would get, I think I remember seeing 170 kilowatt until, was it 30% or more? And then we got around 140 for a while. But I don't know. I don't have insight in battery temperature. Is the battery cold gating now, or is it rapid gating? I mean, not rapid gating, but you know. But the cooling started around 30 something percent, which could indicate that some high temperature was reached. Wait, now it seems even slower than. Okay, are we back? No, we never saw that that jump now. I'm not sure what the heck happened there. Will we ever see that jump? It seems like each session is different. But let me check again here. I think we're charged now for almost half an hour, or at least 20 something. Well, but if I now go to 90%, what will the car say then? Half an hour? Really? That means it's going to take an hour. Yeah, it's going to take an hour then to reach 100%. 90%. See, it now throttles earlier. Huh? We had 98 kilowatt at 69% last time, or yeah. Abort mission, I guess. Because then it'll be not so hard for me to bring it down to empty again. Yeah, we're not gonna see that jump. We can just disconnect now. Okay, at least we tried. Okay, we tried. I think I will make the summary in the garage instead. We have better light conditions than here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just just stop. 94 kilowatt. Yeah, it's not gonna go any faster now at this point. Okay, stop. Okay, I'm done. DUN. Are we back? I'm not sure what happened there. I tried to get a better session and that never happened for some reason. So I'm not sure what happened last night, but my best guess is that I was getting a better session than I got when I did the test. So at least we didn't waste too much time, maybe an hour total with the preparation and the charging session, and 25 minutes. Okay, we can see on what the car reported. 25 minutes and 56 kilowatt hour. Okay, that's it there. Let's go home. I have 60% left. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. I should get ready for I should be home, so I don't have to rush too hard to get to get ready for the video call anyway. So I have to get rid of. Well, let me see, 60%. Oh, that is at least 150 kilometers. It would take over an hour to drive it down. Well, I should at least be in the hyper mode now to try to burn as much juice as possible. Maybe the car misreported during earlier session. Like, oh no, well, no, but the oh shit, buggy stuff. Okay, driving assistance. Okay, well, according to my spreadsheet, I calculated that, or maybe I could have maybe miscalculated. Yeah, there is a possibility that I messed up something. Because I started from 2% rather than whatever percent, right? So there is a possibility that I must have messed up some calculations there. Well, it still was a stinky BMW. Need to recirculate now to get rid of that shit. Okay, but the way I did it was that I look at the Ionity timer clock thingy. Well, no, first I look at how long did it take to go from 2% to 10%. It was like 3 minutes. And then every time I look at the time on the Ionity timer, I would then deduct 3 minutes from that time. And that would be whatever, from 10% to 40% or 10% to 50%. And then based on those numbers, I calculated the stuff. So, But okay, well, but I did get a slightly better start now than earlier. Yeah. But okay, if I get so inconsistent charging, yeah, I did also notice that during the session, it wasn't consistent every time. There was one time it dropped to 100 kilowatt a bit earlier than it should. But yeah, so if you get inconsistent results, then I would just mention it in the charging test video that, yeah, you get inconsistent results. So what you see here is not what you might get if you charge it. Is that the black van again? Yeah, the black police van. Unmarked police van, just hammering back and forth around here. But then we can at least, well, we have a recording to 60%. And it took, what was it again? We can see it here before it disappears. Well, 25 minutes and 56 kilowatt hour. That was only 134 kilowatt. What? I had way better sessions earlier. That is strange. I have a theory, which is that I charged too much recently. I topped up at Gardermoen, and then I drove just 10 minutes, maybe less, and then I topped up a little bit more, and so on. And yeah, that is a common behavior, that if you start deep, you will the battery will be slightly exhausted. But then other times when I got a nice flatter curve, I actually started with 10 or more than 10% right from the start. Yeah. So maybe the car doesn't like going too deep. To go, okay, no. To the battery cool, huh? Slow charging, but then speed. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. If we are cold gating or rapid gating, it's hard to guess what the heck is going on if we don't have any OBD info. I also checked CarScan doesn't support Fisker. Dude, what the heck is going on here? Man, can people be slightly less annoying around here? Okay, but whatever. The charging test is not going to get massive views anyway, so I don't want to sink more time into it. I was just curious, so I'll just whatever, leave it as it is, but try to harvest some more fun and views on the 0 mile test. Still want to know what happened with this car once you drive it to 0. Hey, go. You can go now. Dude, you can go now. How long does it take for him to realize that he can go now? Holy shit. Oh, some drivers, man. I don't know what's up with them. Now what next? I have a video call in half an hour, and I should get inside and whatever, and yeah, get ready for the video call, so I don't just jump right into. And I have to do a quick wrap up now. I don't have a good explanation what happened, but I would, and whatever the result is, a good result. We have double checked that the time and everything is correct, all the corrections, so on. So. Oh wait, I might know the problem. range test. 358 kilometers. Oh, I think I know the problem. Did I input 300 kilometers in my spreadsheet, and then the range is actually 358? Let me check here. That explains it. Because my result, I mean, my spreadsheet is usually very accurate in guessing the time. Yeah, I see the problem. I input 300 kilometer as a range, but it was in fact 358. Okay. Yeah, it was user error. Let me see. Let me just park, and I'll quickly input 358 and see what happens then. That explains why there was a big difference, you know. Spreadsheet claimed for 1050, but with wrong numbers. Okay, let's see. Let's get in here, and then I'll try to see if I can put the car in some kind of. Well, no, but Isabel wants to sleep in the garage soon. Okay. In that case, I'm not sure yet. I have to try to do that trick, the camping trick, classic camp mode, to try to burn off energy after Isabel has slept in the garage. But, oh, this would be perfect to have interior view outside, though. Okay. But I want to do the round off, whatever it's called, here in the garage. I have to look at the light conditions. But I need to end the live stream soon. And I'm actually not ready for the zero light test or the elite mode. 358 kilometers is the range. Voila. Yeah. With 300, with the correct number, my spreadsheet then calculates 10 hours and 20 minutes. There we have it. Okay. Now I need to record. Yeah, okay. I need to clean up here afterwards. I'm running out of time. I have to do a quick wrap up. Actually, let's do it easier. We don't need to do the fancy schmancy in there. We just do it outside instead. And I actually can just park the car outside. Let me just keep the car outside, because then I can play around with the car. But yeah, let's see. I want to have it away from the entrance, since the baby stroller is going to be coming out soon. Okay, let me see. There. have neutral and park? No. This car, do you know? Oh, it's the belt. Holy shit, that is annoying. Okay, let me see. If I put the car in neutral. Oh, it has that little. Okay, that's a bit annoying, but whatever. Yeah, I'm going to go outside and shoot the wrap up outside instead. It's faster. But guys, I'm gonna end the live stream now. This is awesome. Thank you so much for joining me on live stream as usual. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys again soon. So have a nice Monday, and that's it. And then we talk again next time. I'm not sure next time, but I have to hurry now. Yeah. Okay. So bye bye guys. Bye bye. Yeah. Running out of time as usual. Have a nice day. Yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, Uber is there. Thank you so much, by the way, for the donation, Uber. Highly appreciated. And this was awesome as usual. Interesting test, of course, with this car. But I'll talk to you guys later. Sorry, man. I have to leave now.